It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Minnesota, where the Timberwolves will try to protect home court. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Siakam outside. And a wide open look from Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam left side. Misses the fallback jab. About 1 minute into the first quarter. The drive by Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. We talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. The coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. We've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Edwards drawing the double team. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Down low. And slammed in by Turner.
Well, to me, this is about chemistry that Miles Turner has with his guys. Just times that alley-oop perfectly.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
Siakam, good.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Alexander Walker's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Siakam, that's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivered.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Halliburton. There's the drive. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. No good off the front iron.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Timberwolves trail by 7. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Turner. And it's the Pacers' ball. Halliburton, that's good.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Nesmith. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Now, here's Halliburton. Screen by Siakam. Out to Turner. From downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got 5.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McDaniels. Nifty move. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Turner. Here's Neesmith. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about it.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Clark outside. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana leading by 12. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's Conley outside. Ball's knocked loose. And the Pacers with possession here. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And McConnell gets it to go.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
They double-team Conley. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Oh, good with the triple. Left side, Mathurin. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Nembhard. Spins. Scores off the spin.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
They double-team Conley to the paint. Timberwolves passing it around. And that one's good by Clark. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Back to Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in the corner. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. Pacers leading by 11. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Over in the corner, Mathurin. And Clark over to help. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. To the inside. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And a nice shot by Bryant.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Shannon, no good. Here's Indiana now. At one point, they led by 16. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And it's Clark in the corner. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. .59 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Bryant. And here's McConnell. And Indiana, another three.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
To the middle. Reed gets the bucket. Reed got 4 points this quarter.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
Mathurin for three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
To the wing on the left. Back to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Nembhard. And we've reached halftime in this one. Indiana out in front. They're up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Indiana leading by 11. Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen. Puts one up from 19. Outside for Halliburton. Shoots over McDaniel. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Shepard, that's good.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
The muscle from Edwards.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Siakam. They double-team Siakam. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Off target with his three. Shepard brings the double-team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Edwards. Now, Alexander Walker.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Gobert brings the double team. Turner with it. Now defended by Randall. Here's Siakam. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside for Randall. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Siakam, high post. He has 5. Six on the shot clock. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And he connects with the jumper. Halliburton's got 6.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable 3-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Edwards drawing the double team. Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. Pacers leading by 8. To the middle. Pass to Nesmith. From the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. 8 points for him.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen, in that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands at the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
On the wing, Turner. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Turner. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Edwards. And here is McDaniel. To the inside. Here's Alexander Walker. Gobert laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Over the course of his career, Rudy Gobert has become so much better finishing inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Shepard. Makes it out to Siakam. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. Here's Edwards.
Oh! You got to be kidding.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Nemhard. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pacers lead by 5. And after a quick break.
The Pacers, 43.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Reed. The three. Pacers with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend. Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Traps in the tray.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Clark outside. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Shannon. Conley for three. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 6. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
On the free throw, no good. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Here's Halliburton. Got a piece of it. And that's on a bounce. It was last touched by McDaniels.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
It's Bryant, top of the key. Indiana moving it around. Outside Mathurin. Indiana needs to get a shot on. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Reed. Defended by Bryant. And finished up by McDaniel.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Bryant. McDaniels defended. And it's Mathurin missing.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Hit by Reed. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pacers leading by 4. Turner with the screen. He takes it in. Outside Mathurin. Down low. Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Edwards drawing the double team. Here's Alexander Walker. Buries it from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
1:05 left in the fourth. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Pass to Reed to tie it up. Kept alive. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Reed. To the inside. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up the play to make it happen.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Indiana. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open three.
Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
No one needs. Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the tray. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris